Or is this full-time MMA now?
I love full-time MMA right now.
Full-time MMA? Nothing
yeah.
else?
My life, man, yeah.
Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, because you know what time it is. It's full-time
MMA.
And it's continuing to look more and more like Khabib Nurmagomedov is going to be defending his undisputed lightweight title for the first time against none other than the Mystic Mac, Conor McGregor. And more signs are coming out pointing toward that fight. Now Conor McGregor's coach has came out and said that he believes Khabib Nurmagomedov is likely next for Conor McGregor. This is what he had to say. He said, "I can't confirm anything, but it would be great to get Conor. Conor's training hard. He's always training. He's motivated. He wants to fight. It's just that a few things need to get sorted out, and then he's negotiate a good deal for his next fight. I think it'll be another big spectacle like they always are. I don't know, but I think Khabib is at the forefront. I'm sure it's just down to the negotiations, but I think it is building. I think this kind of started similarly with the Mayweather fight. It's brewing up nicely. So if Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather and the build up to that fight was a sign of Khabib versus Conor McGregor, then that's what it's starting to look like to Conor McGregor's coach. He's like, yo, in the beginning, honestly, a lot of people didn't think Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather was going to happen. But you started hearing rumblings here, rumblings there. And it was like, oh, okay, maybe we are getting somewhere. And then ultimately it ended up happening. Now we've been getting a lot of signs pointing toward Conor and Khabib from both teams' camps. We've had Conor McGregor's team recently come out and say that Khabib is likely next. We've had Conor McGregor negotiating this plea deal as of late, you know, trying to avoid jail time and potentially get back in the octagon sooner rather than later. And then you see Conor McGregor's coaches. Also, there's been videos of Conor McGregor training wrestling, training jiu-jitsu. Conor McGregor's been back training. He's not just somewhere on a yacht every day just chilling, drinking brews. He's actually training. So when his coach says that Conor McGregor wants to fight, he's ready to fight, you gotta believe that, because he's been looking good in training as well. I mean, just from the clips that we saw of Conor McGregor training, he's been looking pretty sharp. So as far as his next opponent, there's been talks of this guy, that guy, but mainly Khabib Nurmagomedov. Conor McGregor looks like he might be coming back to claim what was already his, that lightweight throne, versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. And honestly, this fight's gonna be crazy. I mean, you know, they call Conor McGregor the Mystic Mac. What's interesting is there's low-key a video out, and I saw this like a few months ago. Before Conor McGregor was even the featherweight champion, they were like, you know, who do you think, you know, once you win this belt, what's next? And he was talking about moving up and taking the lightweight belt. And they're like, well, who do you think you're going to take the belt from? You know, I think RDA was champion at the time. He's like, Khabib will have the belt, or Khabib will be the champion, or something like that. Like, you know, I think he was just predicting, like, yo, after I beat featherweight, I think by the time I get up to taking that belt, I think I'll be taking the belt from Khabib. Now, that's not exactly how it played out. He didn't take the belt from Khabib in the first place. He actually won the belt from Eddie Alvarez at Madison Square Garden at UFC 205. But now that he's been stripped, fought Floyd Mayweather for $100 million, was inactive from the UFC for however long, so he was stripped of his title. Now the belt is Khabib's. Now Conor is going to be fighting Khabib for the belt. So just another mystical prediction from the Mystic Mac, Conor McGregor. But it's still got to come to fruition. Conor still got to, you know, go through these proceedings, get the, not even just the court proceedings, not even just negotiating this plea deal. He's got to work something out with Dana White. We know Conor McGregor's talked about wanting a piece of the pie and equity and stuff like that lately. So we'll see how that, has he softened his stance on that now that he was potentially facing jail time? I'm sure the UFC's got to work with him through that, but we'll see what happens, man. There's still a lot that's got to happen. That's even for Khabib Nurmagomedov. There was, in the past, he was like, yo, I don't want to fight Conor McGregor first. I want to humble him. Whenever I win the belt, I'm defending it against the real #1 contender. I'm going to make Conor McGregor wait. Now, he's kind of changed his tune a little bit. Maybe it's because Conor threw the fucking dolly at the bus. Like, you know what? Lightweights, you can wait. I got to smash this chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is going to be a great fight, man. These dudes really don't like each other on a whole nother level than just the sport. It's personal. So with that being said, man, it is what it is. Make sure you guys tune in to Full-Time MMA in the evening a little later on. And if you enjoy more videos like this, make sure you go to patreon.com/fulltimemma. And before we go, shout out to all the full-time MMA white belts that have hit the subscribe button. Make sure you also hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. And if you want to become a full-time MMA blue belt, purple belt, brown belt, or black belt, all you have to do is go to patreon.com/fulltimemma. I'm out.
Bye, Felicia.